Head-to-head against Edmonton. Head-to-head to start the game. Connor McDavid's line against Mark Scheifele. McDavid flanked by Puljujarvi and Dominic Cahoon, Darnell Nurse, and Tyson Barrie is your starting lineup. Brought to you by Scotiabank, supporting every goal. NHL game, played 14 minutes in his first. To Archibald, fake the drive, wrist shot on net. And a juggling save made by Hellebuyck. Linesman Michel Cormier and Mark Schuchek. Jets move up ice. Shot on net and a save. Koskinen as testing him early on. Trevor Morrissey off the draw will angle to Kopp. And now Pullman, a shot that gets through and a save made by Mikko Koskinen. We'll have it for you 7 o'clock on Sportsnet. Mike Smith presumably will start that game. Dave Tippett has been consistent splitting the two in back-to-back. Here's a quick shot by McDavid. Kulikov gets himself in trouble. Turned over. Quick shot. Stastny denied. Koskinen comes up with a remarkable save.
Hellebuyck, who catches that one off the shoulder, and there's the pressure again. 2-on-1, and that second effort.
Cahoon battling two Jets in the far corner. Sent out to the point. Nurse shot, and Hellebuyck got a piece of that.
Better that hit with Muzzin, but obviously some damage done. He's out for the rest of the regular season at least. And they're hoping to maybe have him back for the playoffs as well. But two huge losses.
Nugent-Hopkins. Chase on. Tyson Barrie. McDavid loading up. Firing, and a glove save. Hellebuyck.
Many things with it, but this time he elects to kind of use a little bit of a flyby by Draisaitl right there. And that's just a player that recognized.
McDavid and Chase on, hovering close by. Squirts free. Appleton stripped. McDavid to Draisaitl. Backhander, short side, and that kicked out to McDavid. His drive was stopped. Here's McDavid. Flubbed one back to the point. Doesn't hurt him, though. Barrie is there. 30 on the power play. Move to McDavid. Back to Barrie. One-timer. Score! Power play goal. Edmonton leads it 1-0. Barrie 7.
They went to work. They had 4 players below the goal line to recover that puck. Eventually work it into position. It's stationary, the box, and a blast by Barrie. This little pass puts it on a tee, and he rips it. Great screen by Alex Chason in front. He's done that all year long on the power play. Not a chance for Hellebuyck. Take his eyes away.
On the left side of the net, then breaks the stick on a drive, and Edmonton has numbers coming the other way. Draisaitl with Puljujarvi staying onside. Centers Cahoon, shot, and a glove save. Connor Hellebuyck, a big stop.
To actually hear you calling that final little run of Secretariat down the stretch, that would be amazing. But yeah, both of them won the race too.
Kulikov holding his ground and dropped Scheifele in his tracks, but the pass advanced through to Morrissey. No speed for the Jets, though, in the attacking zone. Kopp made a nice defensive play out. Great shot, scoring. Just like that, the game is tied, and it's the captain.
Looks like it's going to be a play made here by Kulikov. He just kind of throws it back towards Nurse. It gets picked off and right to Blake Wheeler coming in late. What a pass. And it's Andrew Kopp on the backhand side who's picked that one off from Kulikov onto the tape of Wheeler, and he beats Koskinen.
But instead, it's a 4-minute power play for Edmonton. Draisaitl wins the face-off, and Barrie. Move it over to McDavid. Draisaitl and Chase on in the slot. Here's a shot. Score! Nugent-Hopkins through a screen. Connor Hellebuyck, and the Oilers need just a handful of seconds to score their second power play goal of the night.
Sit there quickly. Win a face-off, so important. Draisaitl bangs it back for Tyson Barrie. Takes the middle. It'll give and go, and Nugent-Hopkins eventually will take the cross pass. And just bury this. Uses the screen at DeMello. Goes right through him and past Hellebuyck. No chance there. Very hard to pick that up. As DeMello kind of turns sideways, the block.
Icing call on the Oilers, and the Jets are able to maintain possession following their offensive zone draw. Centering pass. Kopp. Quick shot and a save. Koskinen.
He has that quick release. Hasn't one goal in the last 21 for Mason Appleton, and he's just one of those players that has a nose around the net. Just a good job by Scheifele, the first one. Appleton drives in there, and
that looked a lot like that short side save that Hellebuyck made on McDavid very early. Make yourself big, and he did, Koskinen. McDavid to the net. Backhander to save Hellebuyck. Second period, the Oilers continue to protect a 2-1 lead. McDavid barreling his way through. Barrie will with an outlet for Darnell Nurse. Guides it over to Cahoon. Play is onside. Crosses. Nurse had it stolen. Went right to Cahoon. Backhander denied by Hellebuyck.
And here's that rush again. Cahoon makes a nice pass back, and this puck looks like it turns over. It comes right back to Cahoon, and then McDavid.
And Gaetan Haas sprints across the line. Chase on back to Haas. Backhander to save made by Hellebuyck. Rebound. And Bear unable to get his shot through. 2 for 3. That's the difference in the game, and I believe that's the 11th time this year the Oilers have gotten at least 2 power play goals in a game. That's a league high. Here's Hellebuyck up the right-hand side. Neil Pionk lofts it back. Barry had it stolen away. Cutting in Appleton, poke checked by Koskinen. Up to Mark Scheifele. Pullman. Nurse on him. Short side save. Couple times on a stuff against Kopp by Koskinen. Nurse tosses off the boards. Cahoon settles. Back to McDavid. Dances around Pullman to the net. Wrist shot short side. And that might have gone off the right shoulder of Hellebuyck before exiting the playing surface. And will have a chance to play it safely out and get some help from McLeod. And now Devon Shore. A 2-on-2. He's center tipped and booted on net. Then a save. Hellebuyck on Archibald. Rebound settled. Archibald tries again. And it's elevated up and over the plexi. Remaining here in the third period. The Oilers closing in. But a couple of key stops from Hellebuyck. Morrissey. Extra pass. Quick shot went off Koskinen and wide.
Mikko Koskinen, that last sequence all over the blue paint. Right here makes a beauty save with the left pad in tight. And then another one comes through.
Drags to the middle of the ice. Curls it back, Nugent-Hopkins. Wired on net, save, Hellebuyck. Rebound off the toe. Yamamoto had Hellebuyck screened, but his left skate was there, and he's able to gobble it up.
Has to make that one battle through Barry. Great forecheck by Yamamoto, set this whole...
For the other night, Winnipeg's came with the Jets trailing 5-0. Here's Appleton dish. Wrist shot Stastny denied by Koskinen. Rebound for Nugent-Hopkins. Final 3 seconds tick off. The Oilers wipe out the Jets' first power play. Stretch play to Yamamoto out of the box, and what a save made by Connor Hellebuyck.
Right out of the box, just jumps out, sees this puck coming, gets his feet moving. Nice little take of the pass, looks up, goes to the backhand, back to the forehand, and Hellebuyck is down, but the glove is still up. What a save by Connor Hellebuyck. A necessary save to keep it a 1-goal game, and the reaction afterwards by Yamamoto.
Shoots. It was blocked by Darnell Nurse. McDavid has the puck. Ahead to Draisaitl. The net is empty. He's free. He shoots and scores.
Direction by Stastny, who had a couple late in this game to tie it. And then Draisaitl fights.
See a Save on Foods $1 million score and win. The Oilers win the draw. They'll melt out the remaining time, and this one is over. McDavid, a 3-point night.